Alright, here's just a quick little tutorial as to how I made this little guy right here in Photoshop. Let's go. Alright, before we get into it, make sure you go check my website linked in my Instagram bio. Filled with all my merch starting from NRL all the way up to music artists and etc. But yo, that's us. Let's get into it. So starting with a 1080 by 1080 canvas, I went ahead to find me a Drake owl. To make it easier on my hands, I actually found one without a background. In design lingo, we call it a SVG. With it imported, I then inverted it straight away since it was in black already, and then I added a circle right in front of it. This is the same circle that would be set as the foundation of this design. I then thickened the stroke to make that border more visible, and then just fitting this little guy in there. And since I'm editing this and I can't actually see what I'm looking at, it's simply the settings and what I've switched up just to make sure I get that bevel and emboss effect to it. Basically that chrome looking texture, that smooth looking effect that's been around for a while. And as I'm busy fixing this up, here's where that sick looking CIG comes in play. Here's me speeding it up, and so basically I just added the C in black letter, which is the style of this font, and simply said how I got them to merge together, making it all look real smooth. And then what I did was just put them both into a group. Whilst having them in the group, I made sure to apply the bevel and emboss effect onto the group entirely so that it makes everything look chrome. I'll make sure to lay out a screenshot of an example. But this idea I thought was pretty sick. To be honest, the whole time I was just winging it. And then the rest was just erasing how I wanted it to look. And then the same thing applied to the C and G. Then it was all just rinse and repeat from here. And then just a matter of messing around with it. By no means does this have to look perfect or look exactly how I made it. I was just messing around with this. But you feel free to just make it as you wish. And then from this point onwards, I would have easily just added a Gaussian blur. Along with that comes a motion blur, but just not too much of either of them. I would lower the opacity because it's making it glow and shine. But yo, if anything, Meitaki and God bless.
All the girls that's here for the truth.